I suppose, fans. Just reclining back after having something to eat. Slightly slicksy. Now, you could do this, right? And in anything I do this, it works out that, fuck, yeah, man, that is true. And then people try to discredit it, that it's not happening, but it is. Like, one thing I notice, right, there's no sparrows here in Australia anymore. None. You know, you might see one, but once upon a time, there were flocks of them everywhere, right? They were every fucking where. And people will tell you, you know, from 40 years ago, there were sparrows everywhere. I can remember going to school when I was 13, and those fucking things were everywhere. You'd be eating your lunch, and there'd be a whole pile of them. And now there's none. So what happened to them? They're going to tell you this, right? Because you're all roped into this idiotic idea. Climate change! If I had more time, I would do them funny cartoon videos, you know? Because I would. But it's kind of like, why would I do it when people are so warped into thinking it is climate change? You know, and my reason for doing it is, you know, make people aware. And I just know no one's ever going to be aware, no matter what I do. They're always going to believe in this bullshit climate change, CO2, and before it was CO2, it was CFC gas, hydrocarbons, you know, and everyone, you know, you'd spray a can and fucking your family would run out and rip it out of your hand, you know, like you're the devil. Fucking not that. And then when all that's taken away, and then, oh, there's still temperatures are going up. CO2 gas! And then they all believe that, like morons. What are they trying to pump into your head now? It's out of a cow's bum. Now they're trying to stop us burping because we're burping methane. It's like mental. How much rubbish are you prepared to believe? It's none of that at all. None of that. And, you know, and then these kids, they race around like they're geniuses, you know, and I tell them what it really is, and they look at me like, and then they all stand there laughing and pointing their finger and taking photos of this idiot homeless guy, you know, they're just fucked in the brain. And you don't even know yourself and what you're thinking and what you're doing, because you ain't yourself. When you realise that, then you got opportunity to be yourself. Other than that, you're just a robot, a zombie. Look at him up. Right? Look at this. Yeah, but anyone, right? Anyone, because people think like this, you know. Young kids do it. Officials in the government do it. You know, they could be, you know, an official standing here because of smoke, see the smoke, but and they're not predeterminedly doing this. They really think they need to do this because that's their job, you know what I mean? There could be someone with a scope up there recording right down into my tent, you know, and you know, focusing right on them leaves on my toe. Who sleeps in the bed with leaves on their toe? You know, and this would be in their head, and they'd really be thinking this, you know, and then they'd come to me, you know, we've been watching you for several weeks here, we got film recorded, are you feeling okay? What day of the week it is? Who's the Prime Minister of Australia? And all this sort of shit. But, you know, and I'd just sitting there, oh, fuck off, monkeys. You're the ones with the problem in your head, not me. I'm just sitting here minding my own business, doing nothing wrong. You're the one, buddy, down here with cameras and costing the government, you know, probably $50,000 to have you sit up there in the hill for 2 weeks filming me just fucking out camping. But I was told I could come here by the police because it's a 24-hour place. But I was. And quite often, in some of these places I like this, and I pick them out because it says. They put a sign out when I go in there, and it says, you know, movie being shot in this area, no entry. You know, I'm always thinking to myself, why is no one else coming in here? You know, I've been here fucking 11 months and not seen anyone. Quite often. But I have discovered You know, and then I see all around the world, there's these same areas. I mean, why are these same areas? And then when you look at them, they're gigantic big sinkholes at any moment, right? And eventually will just boom, and then the big hole. And to keep it secret, right? I mean, this is a sinkhole, look, right? It's a fucking sinkhole. Look at the trees, look, they're all falling over, look. It's a sinkhole. It's got nothing to do. You want to get that out of his heads, that it's CO2 gas, and before that, chlorohydrocarbons, and now it's fucking methane. Here he comes. Hi, boy. I call him boy. Boy was smarter than that, but oh, fuck yeah. Hi, boy. Where things are easy, you got plenty of food. You don't need many brains. Right? Where things are easy, you don't need many brains. And where things are very hard, you need brains. Because things are hard. And that's just how it is. Things are hard, you need fucking brains. Like this one. Things are fucking hard, you can't even fucking have air in your head. Well, that's pretty fucking hard, isn't it? Yeah. Right, bald eagle? Getting the picture? You just think, right? Where is most stuff made, right? Even today, right? People tell me, you know, you got many of them batteries, lithium batteries. Make sure that they're actually made in Germany. That's just how it is. You know, and instantly you start saying that, and then next thing you're a Nazi and swastika, and you are gassing Jews. It's like, people are nuts. There were people that, in Hitler's mind, that were below the Jews, and it's us. And we'll get gassed the most. That's why we're here in Australia. Fucking get away. They're all killing us. Just continues on. That's how it is. Fucking is. This one. See what I put a bit of a wetter wood in there, right? A bit in your wetter wood. It's dead, but yeah, and that's why it's smoking. It's not burning, but it's smoking. And, you know, I don't care. I mean, they can come in and kick me out. You know, it doesn't bother me. I've got to move anyway. I'm going to move, so it didn't really bother me. I'd be pleased to have them come in here, you know, and have a little talk to them. I would. So, yeah. This is how it is. Oh, they will come in. The last 3 apartments I was in, 1 a.m. in the morning, boom, now I'm in my bed. There's 6 figures there. Yeah, 6. 5 officials and 1 apartment manager. It's like that. I don't do nothing. I'm just sitting here. You have 20 minutes to live. What for? You know what they're doing, right? They're monitoring your phone all the time. In the anywhere you are, right? Anywhere you are. You know, and they got no determination. Well, it goes like this, you know. I'm always on Julia, you know. I hate your guts, you fucking bitch. And, you know, and they think I'm some sort of, you know, terrorist psychopath, you know. Which I'm probably not, but... So, you know, highlights, central control, boop, boop. This person has said, I hate your guts 50,000 times in 1 minute. I think he's a psychopath. You want to get over there because he might burn the building down. It's been recorded that he has lithium-ion batteries of 36 volts and 40 amp hour capacity and 200-watt solar panels. Boom, there they are. You are a fire risk. Fire risk? Yes, that's why you got to live in 20 minutes. You see how much stuff here? I can't pack it all in 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes. And then they look at their watch, like Joe Biden. It's like nuts. And they escort you out. But help you carry some of this stuff. pretty little female one. There's always a super hot fucking female one, man. She could be a model, so you don't mind. That's what I'm hoping. Bring the, and they're all pretty ones, mate. I wonder why. I wouldn't know. And if any of them have got self-determination like me, and sometimes they get it wrong, right? The system. Boom! Next thing they're on the bloody TV. Fucking oath. Nothing ever changes. That's just how it is. I control you. Yeah, look. I just like watching it, Just like watching the smoke. Plus, slow burning, so if I want to cook something, I just throw a few more sticks on, just wait, and then bang, it's fire again. And then at night, that will just, it makes a difference. You wouldn't think that far away. But, it's radiant energy. It gets on the fucking thing there. The next thing, it's on my feet. And when the temperature's low, it was 6 degrees recently recorded. So, here, way down in the middle of the ocean, it's so much colder. It just is. You walk at night and you walk over a hill, you can feel the temperature like get hotter on the top of the hill, and then you walk down the other side, down in the gully again, and it's so cold down there. It's like really cold, and you can feel the heat as you're walking up the hill. So look, bang, right there. Yeah, you feel it. It makes a difference. And like, there's a big difference between 7 degrees and fucking 5 degrees or 4 degrees. Just at 3 degrees, a big fucking difference. Got some bug crawling around inside of this. Fuck. It's all nuts. The world's nuts. Just have a look at it. I know why. All this gay stuff. I know why that is. And every time the world's like this, you get the gay stuff. Back in the Greek times of mythology, Mycenaeans and that. Same thing, there was the island of Lesbos. Same thing's happening, and what was going on there? Volcanic activity, right? Yeah, you have a look. Where's the volcanoes? Recent. Look, have a look at the Philippines. Well, what's my dear daughter I've not seen in 20 years? Lesbian. She's a fucking lesbian. Oh, she will correct it, So he's saying false about me. That's how she thinks. I got fucking roped up with her. I saw him. He is saying false with me, and I have a guts, but big body. Julia, what do you think about love? Well, love is love. Love is love. Love is something in my heart. I really feel it here in my, in here in my heart. Not in my brain, or my guts, or my ass. Yeah, it's in my heart. Fucking little asshole. You'll be in my heart. It's just nuts. But anyway, she's doing well, thanks to me. Purely thanks to me, coming and save that whole family. No other way. In the end, I'm working over here at Coles at Morningside, night fill manager for 3.5 years, and they're the money I'm sending over, they're dealing in drugs, and they get themselves shot, and on TV, the bloody news, CBS, CNN, whatever it is, and here, and I restored the house, cost me $30,000. I had it looking really good. People were taking photographs outside of Disneyland. And then 3 years later, and here is the drug house of, their suburb. It's that fucking house I restored, and it's fucking wrecked. The steel fence bars are cut off, and the lights are all hanging off the posts. It's just nuts, crazy. And then I go on Google, And that's the Google's van. They think it's the government, like, busting them for drugs. And you see the guy that got shot, son. You see the stash beside in front of the Google truck, but beside their house. And as the truck comes down, it's a chronological event of him running out, grabbing the stash, and like an action figure with the stash like this, every Google shot. And then he's in through the door with the stash. And you have a look where the stash was before he touched it, it's not there then. Like an action figure. Fucking Fruit Loops. They do what they got to do, but fuck, man, I couldn't do that. To me, you know what I mean? And that kid and their cousin. Her cousin's got a veterinarian degree, thanks to me. And I put them all in the best schools I could, best Christian schools I could. And my little dog had a heart problem because, my parent was kind of nuts. Just taking things out because, Mum and I liked him. But I didn't know that. And I'm cutting the medication in half because I can't afford it. It's cost me $125 every 2 weeks. And if I didn't make 1 week's last 2 weeks, that'd be, $250? And $500 a month. I can't afford to be giving, I'm giving $500 over to them. And this is 13 years ago. It's a fair bit of money, And I'm not making much money anyway. You're not a bloody, royalty working in a supermarket. For 13 years, I'm giving them $500 a month. And plus extras, Lolo has tuberculosis. He's in the hospital. We need 1,000 Australian dollars. Bang. Oh, and, can you send it? Takes me 1 second. Yeah, I'm sending it. Bang. There it is, $1,000. Lolo not taking his medication because it makes him, whatever it was, sick in the stomach. He's back in hospital. Can you send another $1,000? Yeah, sure. Bang. $1,000. Lolo's back in hospital again. Bang. Lolo's in hospital. Send him another. Bang. Right? And I go to the wife. I go, this time, I don't think your father's going to make it. Because he's saying he's swollen up and he's going yellow in the skin. I will buy you, there's a ticket. You can get on thing and go there, Legazpi. That's not her suburb, but Legazpi, and stay there 2 weeks and then return back to Australia for $642. And I say, do you want me to buy the ticket and you go and see your father and your daughter? Because she hasn't seen him in like 9 years or something. And she goes, no, it's a waste of money. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, man, we spending that that much on sushi. Why wouldn't you want to go and see your father? And anyway, I said, all right, I'm happy not to, spend the money if that's what she wants to do. And then, right, the daughter later is actually talking to me, which is very rare, and most I'm typing to her. I'm quite often sure I'm not typing to her. And then I say, it's about, her mother. I go, yeah, well, if I'm so nasty to you, how come your mother left you and never come back to see you? Why wouldn't she want to come back and see you? And this is what she says to me. You are the reason that Mum has left me and never come back to see me. And I'm there like this. Not really, because nothing much shocks me, because I've been living with it all my life, people making these stupid things, in their assumptions in their mind, and it can't possibly be true. And I paid $4,125 for the first airline ticket for my mother to come out here. This is all nuts. And anyway, so she says this to me, right? And I say to her, there has been 3 times when I've said to your mother, I'll buy you a ticket and you can go back and see your daughter for her birthday. And she said no and that. And then the daughter, any medical things she wants done, particularly braces on her teeth, for 2 years straight is asking her mother, Mum, I need money for braces on my teeth. I know she can't afford, she's got 4 times the amount of money for the braces, right, in a bank. I know it. And she's refusing this kid her braces. And in the end, I just flat out say to the kid, look, I'll send you the money. And then when I say that, she doesn't want the money then. This is how nuts these things work. So it always looks like I